How about now?
Nope.
Negative.
Let me refresh.
That's negative.
Actually,
Ghost
no. Let
Rider.
me open a new window and try.
I'm gonna go wash my
There we go.
hands.
I just refreshed. Okay. 1 second, too. I'll get my some water.
Fine.
You know what? I also need something, and that is the last
More
of the
booze?
weird beer I have. More booze, actually. Yeah, more booze.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad
Booze.
somebody else in this chat says booze.
Le booze.
Booze?
So yeah, your fiance moved in fairly recently, like a couple of months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's so exciting.
It has definitely been. I'd say the biggest probably change is just I was just getting like used to like the amount of stuff that I have. You know, like I feel like got enough stuff where it's like, you know what, it's not completely taken up, but I got enough stuff. And then she moved in. And it's like, ah, dang. I just moved into a place from my small apartment to a bigger place, because of, not enough room. And now it's like, into that point, like garage is still like filled up with a bunch of stuff that we need to like go through.
Yeah. That is the problem moving in together when you're both already like grown.
Mm-hmm.
It's
both
like
have grown
two
stuff.
people's worth of stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah. I've already started like mentally putting tags on the things I'm bringing with me. I'm trying to convince my boyfriend to let me bring the giant TV because he's got the shittiest little TV in his living room. Like, let me bring a big TV. And he's like, but it's too big. And I was like, nope, no such
No, it's
thing.
not too big.
Yeah, it's never too
This
big.
is a $3,000 plasma. But it's free because I took it from my ex-husband, my ex-partner, whatever. I did not pay $3,000 for a TV. I'm not crazy.
That would, yeah, no. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
But
$3,000
it,
is a bit much for a TV.
yeah, it is 13 years old. We got it in 2012. So TVs were a lot more expensive then. Back in my day, I tied an onion to my belt. This was the style at the time.
This was the style of the time. But if I was moving in with somebody, their kitchen equipment better be of equal quality to mine or better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's the thing. I've got a very high quality set of nonstick pans, but he has a very high quality assortment of cast iron. And I'm like, we don't have enough room for both of these, but this was like a $400 pan set. So should we pick and choose what we're keeping here?
No, get a place that has like one of those racks that hangs the pans from like a thing, and you hang
Here's the
your
thing. He owns his own house.
holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually
Oh,
just buy another.
No, don't buy another. But like, does he actually like season his cast iron?
Mm-hmm.
And fuck your stainless steel shit. Use the cast iron.
Oh yeah, he goes and like rehabs cast iron. Like he gets it from thrift shops and garage sales and shit. And
And
then
like
yeah, puts it in his pizza oven.
and revives it.
Yeah, turns it up all the way to get all the stuff off of it and then reseasons it. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Jen, you better marry
Yeah.
that man, or I might.
Or I might.
Oh no. Yeah, no, I looked at him like 2 months, like probably longer ago than that. I knew I wanted to marry him in December. I was like,
That's nice.
I'm gonna marry you. You should just put that in your calendar.
Can we start
Just put
planning
that
it now?
Isn't that what Isn't that what proposal is?
Well,
Yeah.
you should be planning it long before that happens.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
I did
I know-
promise that I'd let him. I did promise I'd let him propose.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's very kind of you. Very
I know. I know. It's difficult for me. I have proposed to a man before, and he said no.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I would say fuck that guy, but you're not fucking that guy, so don't fuck
No,
him.
I'm not. I'm not. Congratulations to me.
Anyway,
Okay, we in this mummy puzzle.
you in this mummy puzzle. What happened last time? Because I want you
Indiana Jones.
a bunch of Indiana Jones shit.
Well, there's
Uh,
some pretty deadly traps around here that none of us could have predicted, you know. So
Right. Mhm.
definitely.
We got flipped upside down.
Mhm.
No fucking idea. There's still more
Um,
traps.
we got flipped upside down. Zatash fell in a hole. Zatash also dived Scrooge McDuck style into a treasure mimic.
Like,
Um,
totally unforeseen. Who could have
Yeah.
thought that that would have been a trap?
um, Aventurine has been basically just daring Lissa to do all the stuff she doesn't want to do. Yeah. There was a Aventurine 1v1'd a giant ball full of saws.
Yes, she did. And she fucking won.
We only have one cursed item so far that we know of, because we kept that cat canopic jar, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
I think I put it.
Mhm.
I think I put it in my pocket. But we're looking. Oh, I wrote it down. Hold on. And I drew part of the map.
Ooh.
hmm
Ready to tackle your
Um,
debt? We can help.
So we have northwest is the jackal, beware the bear to the south. The queen's power is mighty in the southwest. Also to the southwest is beware the sands and trap all. Those were the things on the pillars. And we have the impression that we're looking for things that are supposed to go in the divots on the top of those little things. But the cursed cat canopic jar is not one of those things.
Yep.
Also, we got money. We got
I-
some money. We got like 700 gold from the mimic room.
Each.
Yeah, each. And I believe that covers everything in This Is a Trap.
All right. Cool. That covers everything. Next up, well, I guess is you gotta finish the puzzle in the center room.
Yes. Do we see the door on the far side of this room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe I saw last time and a mechanism that you had to stick your thumb or hand into.
Yes, I think I was going to dare Lissa to do it.
Yeah, there's like a hand like sized hole with where you stick your hand into, and there is a dark reddish brown liquid on the bottom lip of the hole.
Ugh. This is giving flashbacks.
Definitely not something to worry about.
Yes, definitely.
Where is the?
Go ahead.
Where is the hole?
It's like to the right here.
Okay.
Or like
Okay.
for there.
I am going to try something.
Hmm.
I mean, you're welcome to stick your hand in there, but I just want to see something first. And I want to bite the ever-loving shit out of my tongue and just spit blood in the hole and see what happens.
Oh.
Take 1 damage,
Okay.
and then you spit the blood onto the into the hole.
Uh-huh.
You just hear a and splatter from the inside, nothing really happens.
Okay. I just wanted to see if it only required blood or if the blood was the result of fucking something up. Go ahead, Lissa.
Oh, here goes nothing. Or can I make a perception check to see if there's anything else on this wall?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, I am just flabbergasted seeing Adventuring to bite her tongue. Go.
Do you see anything?
Yeah, there's a little cracker of lightning around the spit when she does it too.
Thank God I got that out of the way. Sure.
I will hold an action. I'm gonna wrap both of my meaty arms around her middle, and I'm gonna hold an action to suplex her if it seems like something has a hold of her arm.
Okay. That will definitely not make her lose her arm if something does grab hold, but
Oh.
I will gingerly put my hand in the hole and see if I reach anything or feel anything.
you'll put your hand in the hole and you reach in, you feel something. And eventually you'll start.
What the fuck is this?
Eventually you pull her away, and then there's a click, and then the door opens, and then there is like a centipede or something around, like clamped down onto Lissa's hand.
Get it out! It's fucking disgusting!
Pull it off and eat it.
Gross.
Fuck.
Does the door start to shut?
No, it doesn't shut.
Okay.
It opens.
Yeah,
It does.
Okay.
It's like
Okay, I didn't know if it was a thing where, like, when she yanked her hand out, it started to shut again. I was clarifying.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
Right. I just heard your cat's hiss.
Oh, yeah. Greg is harassing Buffy, and they are directly underneath my desk.
Inside, you see 3 crystals.
I'm wiping my hand on the slimy stuff. I get very much Uncharted vibes from that.
Like, what type of crystals we talking?
Like, I don't know those type of crystals. Geodes that are sticking out of the ground that look large in size and shape. Solid with a slight purple hue. They're speckled with like bits of blue. Don't look like any crystal that may be of this area or even of this place. They do have a slight sheen to them, as if they're wet.
And may I smell one to see if I can smell what the wetness is?
Yeah.
The wetness.
Roll for wetness. Give me a investigation check using your.
Oh, investigation.
What?
Okay.
What do I roll?
We can
I'm gonna go
Geology.
down this hallway and see what's going on.
If you just use the rolls, it's a 17. I don't have a +0 to investigation.
Oh, okay. 17. They have a slightly acrid scent to them,
Mm-hmm.
almost like it's crystalline acid.
Mm. It doesn't smell organic. It smells like acid, like alchemical rather than
Alchemical,
organic.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would tell them that.
I rolled nature to see what kind of rock it is. I'm like, this ain't no rock.
You are. Do you try to like take a sample?
No.
No.
Just like-
Okay.
What kind of rock is this?
What
Is it
kind of rock is
tourmaline?
this?
Is it quartz? Is
With
it
his
amethyst?
eyeball.
It's not tourmaline. It's not quartz. You are looking at it, and there's something in the center, and like there's almost like almost like an apple bobbing up from the bottom of a pool. A skull appears from the center of the crystal, and the crystal cracks.
Uh-oh.
You, by the way,
I'm assuming there's a skull in each of these 3 crystals, or
hold on. I am
Oh no.
not just a skull, but like it's now that you realize that those blue speckled parts aren't parts of the
My mantra is that
aren't parts of the crystal. They're bones,
Oh no.
and the crystal starts to crack, and then goo seeps out from the cracks, and they're slimes.
boiled again. Steal this.
They're slimes.
Yes.
It's actually just fucked up.
Oh no.
I'm absolutely trying to get you fucked up. For stealing the crystals?
Yeah, it's a crystal. It
I
seems
rolled a
pretty
natural
fancy.
20.
Nice.
Oh shit!
I mean,
Why wouldn't I try to steal crystal?
Satash has +6 to initiative. What's wrong with you?
Like I was like right there, just like
Rogue. Rogue is what's wrong with him.
Where is the descend? There we go. We'll start with Zatash. The crystalline.
yeah. You can go first.
Okay, we'll start with adventuring then. The crystalline features shatter, goo comes out, and they take on their true form. But they still seem to like harden in some places. Almost like exposure to the air quickly hardens this essentially ooze.
Okay. All right. So I will. Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Bonus action rage. A big grin spreads across her face, and little sharp teeth, which are still bloodied from her own blood.
Yeah.
Only she makes her bleed her own blood. Spreads across her face and drips down as an aura of lightning spreads from her stocky, angry little body. And this... Stop trying to eat my cheese, Greg. Jesus. This slime needs to make me a dex save.
How far does your aura of lightning go out?
10 feet.
This slime needs to make a dex save, and it
Mhm.
rolls their saves. Dexterity. It rolls a 3.
Fails and takes 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning damage. Hold
Does it
on.
appear to take that full damage?
Yes, it does take that full damage.
Okay, cool. And then... whack. Oh, that should have been reckless. Hold on. Always be reckless then.
Always be reckless.
It's a 22.
22 hits.
Okay, so that's 20 total damage because I don't have the, not big. So that's 22 on
And
the first.
hold on, real quick. I may have done a fucky. Is your attack magical?
It is.
Okay. And then 20 damage because you're raging.
Yes.
Fuck.
And then second attack. Whack. Oh god damn it! I also didn't. Greg keeps trying to steal my bread. Okay, hold on. I also didn't reckless that. Let me just see if it's a natural 20. Oh, it is! Holy shit!
God damn.
So we're just gonna double all the damage.
Okay.
We'll double the rolled damage. So 23.
Okay. Yeah. Wait,
Fucking out.
yeah. 23. Okay. And I'm gonna do a little dance with death around into the middle.
Cool.
Sort of come at me, bro style.
Right.
Yeah, in turn.
Zatash, it's your turn.
This was unexpected. I will strike at this thing. Man, I guess that keeps me good.
Jesus Christ. Natural 20. Cool.
Alrighty. So it takes
65 damage.
yes, 65 damage.
Neat. God, I fucking love rogues.
Ah, is it dead?
No, it is not. It's fucked up, but it's not dead.
Ah, I see.
God damn it, this rogue did as much damage as I did in 2 attacks and 1 attack.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Run away.
Right, you're a swashbuckler rogue, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have either you
A
played
pirate
the
with a gambling problem.
have either you played Baldur's Gate 3 recently?
Oh no, but I do know, was Swashbuckler added to this?
Swashbuckler was added, and Lyrion gave it like a bunch of bonus action attacks. One of them is like you can cause the enemy to drop the weapon. Another one is pocket sand, and another one is just vicious mockery. And after you use these and you hit the target, you have advantage on your next attack. It's dope. Well, most of us here were cat owners at one point. We all know the cats are vassals. All right. All of these crystal guys.
A little bonus action dodge to have my turn.
You can do that.
Can I actually?
All right. This one's gonna move there. All of them are going to do a single attack.
On me?
No, on everyone within 10 feet of them.
Oh, sweet.
Wait. Hold on.
Are they gonna screw?
There we go.
Oh, no. I should have said either.
It is called Crystalline Shatter. I need everyone to do a dexterity saving throw. Adventuring, I need you to give me 2 dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I have advantage because I can see it and I'm raging.
Wood, guys.
There's 1.
Now, is this a magical
One,
effect or a spell by any chance?
It is not.
Rat.
The first one is a 21 and the second one is a 15.
You failed the second one.
Okay.
And then everybody fails theirs. So
Man, Zatat is not very, very good at dex saves.
I was feeling myself for a moment, not gonna lie.
So everybody takes 36 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Mm.
What is the
Halved.
rogue thing? Yeah.
You halved.
I'm gonna do that.
You can do evasion and take half. It will cost you your reaction.
Yeah, I will do that. So you said 36, right?
36.
Half to 18.
Half to 18. As the still crystalline parts of this gem jelly shatter into a bajillion pieces and explode outward like a grenade. They are now in their full ooze form. It's just a pile of goo on the floor.
Day gooey now.
Day gooey now. Day full goo. And then they're just gonna close the distance with everybody.
Yes, approach. Get out of here. I'm not giving you any of my cheese, cat.
And then it's Lys's turn.
All right, I'm gonna stab it. That's better. One attack.
You have your fire sword active?
Yes, there's a bonus action.
Hold on. Please hold.
Are they flammable?
Well, I have to remember if piercing, sneak attack, radiant damage. They are. They are extremely flammable.
Oh no.
I was thinking it's like the jellied things that you put under like a buffet, like a caterer's tray.
They just explode with fire.
I was thinking more like gelatinous nitrate.
Or napalm.
They are weak to fire. They're vulnerable to it, so they take double the damage. However, every time they take fire damage, they explode with 26 damage in a 10-foot radius around them.
Also good.
Excellent. So Lyssa just friendly fired herself.
That's funny.
So
She's a red dragon. She's fine.
How much fire damage do I take?
it is once a round, so they explode once the first attack for 26 fire damage in a 10-foot radius.
Okay. I take half of that because I'm resistant to fire.
And then they take 16 minus 16 damage minus an extra 6. And then minus five minus extra 10 and oh yeah, and to mark this one blew up, I'm gonna put a red dot on it.
I think I get like 3 attacks, right? Since level 11.
You're a fighter, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you got 3 attacks.
Yep, 3 times. Okay. Last one. That misses probably.
That does miss. No, wait. Does that miss? No, that doesn't miss.
Ooh, okay, good.
Their AC's 10. They're goose. So
They're not very dexterous.
11 and then minus 14. Now 41
Are you-
14.
Yep, I already used the bonus action to activate the flame. So that'll be it for now.
Alright. Now is Ashante.
Well, I took a lot of damage. How's the Tash looking? Oh, you're a rogue though. You took like half damage.
Yeah, not bad. I said about 3/4 of my health.
What about you, Aventurine?
Also 3/4.
You're at 3/4.
Yes, I'm at 3/4 health. I came into the fight with damage.
Okay. All right. I can't really see Lissa. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we're. If I take another one of those, it's not gonna be good.
Are you gonna go down?
I'm
Did you
sorry.
dump Khan?
I didn't even dump Khan. I'm just a cleric. Going from 102 HP to 66 HP in one fell swoop. So I'm just gonna take some steps back here, I think.
Am I the you just activated my trap card DM? Yeah, you can take a step back, but it's gonna attack you with a pseudopod.
Well, I'm thinking for a second here because I want to get away, but first, do I want to heal somebody? Or because this has a range of 15 feet. Okay. Yep. I'll take an attack from it and back up.
A scythe-like arm comes out of the jelly, quickly hardens, and stabs at you for 24.
Babe,
Yeah, that hits.
You take 17 piercing damage.
Ow! God.
Oh no.
Alright, well now that I'm free of that mess, I'm hurt. I'm gonna activate
you're gonna heal yourself.
Spirit Guardians. 15-foot aura on my asshole. Centered from my ass.
You just fart out spirit guardians. What do they look like?
Yeah, so what ends up happening is he'll do the incantation and place his hands on the rocky floor as like dandelions begin sprouting up from the earth around him, and they begin blowing like as if they were blowing away with the breeze, the petals and the buds, and they begin spiraling around in a whirlwind. And anything getting hit by these dandelions is taking damage.
Hell yeah.
And how far out does your does
15 feet out.
15 feet? I'll give you the this. You said fart out, so it's green now.
He is quite
Aesthetic.
He is quite verdant in his stylism.
Mm.
I'm trying to read if they're taking damage now or later. Creatures you see be affected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. So it hasn't entered it. So I guess when its turn starts, they'll take the damage.
Alright.
So yeah, he just takes a step back and starts flying dandelions made of light around.
Alright, dope. Adventurine, it's your turn.
She is going to continue to attack the one that she was attacking to begin with. Her weapon does not currently have reach, so she just steps there, which still leaves me in. I don't leave in melee with anyone.
Yeah, you don't.
So, whack. That is a 29 to hit
29 hits.
for a total of 11 damage.
11.
And whack again. A 27 to hit.
27 for 19.
No. Yes, for 19.
Okay.
And I need it to make me a dex save.
And a dex save. These things aren't great at dex saves. One of these days, that's a 4.
Okay, cool. She inhales and exhales, and bits of lightning come out of her throat, along with a little fleck of blood from her bit tongue, as it takes 8 lightning damage.
Dope.
Pass turn.
Pass turn, and then it's one of these days. I'm gonna make a non-Newtonian ooze,
Ooh.
and every time, whenever you hit it harder, like higher than its AC, that'll be half damage, and when you hit lower than its AC, it'll be full damage. It's attached.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But when you hit on its AC, that's not a hit.
Mm.
It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
No, let's see. I'm gonna stab.
That you
22 hits.
Cristo Reya.
It's already
You stab forward, and what weapon do you have?
a rapier.
A rapier. Like you stab forward into the goo. There's like you see this crystalline bit with veins coming out of it, and your rapier's point just goes right through it, almost like just a fish in water, and then you yank it out. Then the rest of the goo just quickly solidifies into a crystal again.
Oh. Not bad. Oh, it's dead. I will
Good job.
then bonus action take the other rapier and in Abyssal he'll say ignite and my flamethrower rapier will ignite, so that would be my bonus action.
Cool.
Aventurine lifts one haughty eyebrow at your use of Abyssal. I see you are also a man of culture. She says it back to you in Abyssal.
Curious. Haven't really met anyone. We'll discuss it then.
Gem Jelly's turn. One is going to actually corner.
I'm just gonna roll
Lissa?
wisdom saving throw for Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah, you're right. You were fully right. Wisdom. That's a 4. He takes 13 damage. Never mind. He quickly solidifies and doesn't go nowhere.
Oozes.
Yeah, I put these here to slow you down, not to kill you.
No death by ooze.
No death by ooze. And then this one is gonna do 2 pseudopods to Aventurine, because he's outside the circle and it doesn't matter. 13 to hit? Wait, you attacked recklessly.
Yeah,
Shit. 26 to hit.
it does hit.
19 piercing damage, halved to 9.
Okay.
And then 21 to hit for the second one. 13
Still hit.
piercing damage, halved to 7.
Alright.
And then it's gonna hang out. It's just gonna hang out. Because it got a -2 to intelligence. It doesn't know any better, so it just sees food, so it's gonna go for the food, whether it kills it or not.
Valid. I've
Lissa,
also
your
got
turn.
Munchie.
Alright. Go right there and use my bonus action to launch and see if I can stab it.
I just realized I haven't eaten anything all day.
Drink wine.
Did you realize it by getting drunk?
I might realized it by getting drunk. You stabbed what?
I stab it. I use my
Stab.
launch ability. So I get advantage for this attack.
Leap. Stab.
And an additional d10.
Larian also added Swarmkeeper Rogue to Baldur's Gate.
I love a Swarmkeeper Rogue.
And I want to release the bees. So 27 damage total
Yes.
with the fire.
Yes.
Cool. It explodes, and everyone within 10 feet of it needs to take
Oh, it's 5 feet.
5 feet? No, 10 feet.
It was 10
Oh.
feet.
Everyone within 10 feet of it needs to give me dexterity saves. Did I say dexterity saves? No, I didn't say dexterity saves at the time.
I think
It explodes. Because it doesn't say dexterity saves. It just says explodes, and everyone within 10 feet takes 26 fire damage.
Oh. I mean,
It says dexterity save for the crystalline shatter.
it sounds like we're just taking damage.
Okay.
Everyone in how many? 10 feet?
10 feet. That'd be Adventurine and Lissa.
Okay.
Okay.
And then a bunch of damage, and it's dead. You stab your lance down into it, and straight through the central brain, which is looks like its own crystal with veins coming out of it. And then it quickly hardens around your lance, and you yank it out.
I hate these things already. It's yeah. One thing I hate the most is the feel of slimy stuff, and that was what I felt. Ugh.
You can thank the Tome of Beasts 3 for these things. Tome of Beasts always has ridiculous shit. And then a calm falls in the tomb once again. All you hear is your heavy breathing and maybe some sand shifting. But crystals are dead. Crystal jellies are dead.
Ashante. Is that healing still on offer?
I'd also like it.
You see some of the blue hair is singed to the scalp on one side of her face. It looks dashing, but she is fucked up.
Let's see what I got on tap here. I'm pretty fucked up myself.
We're gonna take another short rest.
Feel
Where's
free.
that-
You guys can take a long rest if you want to.
That seems like a trap.
It does seem like a trap.
I
I do only
prepared-
have one rage left.
I
This
prepared-
adventure should be just called "That Seems Like a Trap."
Mhm.
Crap.
I'm gonna take.
Mhm.
So,
Actually, we're going to use the bonus action to use second one just in case.
what I
Thanks
got
for
on
HP.
tap today for you is Cure Wounds, regular old Cure Wounds, and a big ass heal spell. Otherwise known as
I'm-
heal.
Across the table, I'm at 46 at 126.
Okay.
I'm at 49 out of 102.
I
This is
am
gonna take a
75.
couple of Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I'm 75 out of 102, so I'm good.
Note to
I-
self:
I-
on the next long rest, I will prepare some bigger healing spells.
Yeah, I was at a 55 out of 147.
Yeah, I mean, I can bandage up our wounds a bit, but I can't get us to full. I mean, I could, but I'd have to dump all my spell slots.
Hmm.
Well, let's give it a whirl here.
I
What do y'all
could
do? You
drink
want short
this
rest, or do you want me
potion.
to pop some healing?
I want to take a moment, and I am just going to. I'm gonna go. This looks like the hallway. Is this like a hallway over here?
Yep.
Okay.
So
I'll
what goes
just go
that?
to the. I'm no longer crackling with lightning. But I go to that hallway and I just take a big sniff in, and I want to know if I smell anything hostile down the hallway.
Define hostile.
I.e., anything that doesn't smell like us, living or undead. that doesn't smell of our body odor. It don't smell like my bras.
Well, I gotta figure out something for one.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
You smell sand?
Mm-hmm.
That's wait. Did you give me a perception check? Give me a perception check,
I did
and then make it at advantage because you're doing the sniffs.
Mm-hmm. It is a 24.
24. You smell. It smells like sand. A stale air. And here's a question that's unrelated to anything.
Mhm.
What would the Sarlacc pit smell like?
Oh
I
my
imagine
God.
it smells like a dumpster full of tuna.
Sure, you smell that.
But it smells large enough that it is likely stationary.
Yes.
Like it's a lot. Okay. My intention was just to see if there was anything that would prohibit us from taking a short rest. If my comrades felt like that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a moment
Yes.
so that our pallid friend does not have to expend more resources than is wise?
I nod.
You guys?
Hmm.
I think I could use Meld into Stone to take a long rest.
I'm glad that that is good for you.
Yes, how did that help us? Are you going to melt
It's
and
not
stone all of us?
concentration. It's just 8 hours. I can just hide in some stone.
It's starting to smell like you.
What a fun spell.
That's technically yes. You can do that. Fuck, I don't see how you cannot do that. What the fuck?
It's so funny.
I'm pretty
It's
sure I
such
can.
a meme. Aventurine, does it seem that we're safe to close the door behind us here? Are we able to do that?
I would think so. There is something that smells of disgusting animal, but too large to come down this hallway in this direction.
How can you tell the size of a creature by its smell?
It smells overwhelmingly of rotten fish.
Hmm.
It is either. Have you ever smelled a whale washed up on the beach?
Have you dared Alyssa to go visually inspect?
I have not. Lissa, would you like to go look down this hallway?
Sure.
Fantastic. I sit down to take a short rest. Short rest.
Yes, it's just
I do want to take a short rest too, but I just want to see if I do see anything else down this hallway, like at the end of it.
You don't
Alright.
have to take the dare.
It's just
You're not even like betting anything. It's not even for gold or anything. It's like I bet you 20 gold you won't go down this hallway or anything like that.
Adventurine's just got Dommy Mommy energy.
I mean, no one can say no to that ass, especially when it singed her hair, and now she's like really dashing. I need to impress her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, neat.
Some women respond to a neg very strongly.
All right.
don't die.
Oh.
I will also join in the short rest.
Honestly,
Yep.
the pedestal
I
at
sit
the end.
down, hand out some beef jerky.
So you see one of the pedestals with a which one's this supposed to be? With the jackal on top.
Okay. No, see anything
But
else?
the pedestal is like in a almost, what's the word I'm looking for? A conical depression in the so the ground here has always been sand. It's been nothing but sand, and the sand in this room is conically funneling downwards towards the center of this podium.
Oh. Anything else?
Give me a perception check. And you have to give me a second, because...
That's better.
I'll have to see if this thing has
Compared to a third level spell slot on those oozes, Zach, you diabolical DM.
Alright, well, it doesn't roll well, so... You do see, closer towards the podium, a bony protrusion sticking out of the sand.
That's what she said.
Oh. That's a problem.
So, like, 5 gold that she triggers a trap.
Mm. 5 gold if she triggers a trap. 10 gold if she comes running back because she's found something absolutely terrifying.
Beer. Love these odds.
I love these odds.
It smells disgusting. I don't know if you can smell it with your puny human sense. Human adjacent senses.
Do I notice anything else that potentially traps, or is it just this Snarlack thing?
You just see the like, now that you're seeing it, now that you got you don't get any closer. You do notice, like, there's a circle of just, like, at first you're like, those look like bones, and now you're realizing that's teeth around the pillar, the podium. And then, like, every once in a while you see something snake up into the sand. Might be a pseudopod or tentacles of something.
Is it tentacles? I didn't sign up for hentai.
Yep. That's like visibly cringes, just pulls a 180, just starts walking back.
You see Zatash and adventuring, presumably just like looking down the hallway to see if you're okay. How much pep is in your step as you come down the hallway?
Not as much. You can visibly see there's disgust on her expression.
Hold on, it could just be very smelly down there.
Is it just a draw at that point? Because she didn't trigger a trap.
Let's see what she has to say.
Yes. What did you find?
Well, I don't know what those creatures are called, but there's a pedestal over there. I think it's where the jackal is, but it concaves down and there's teeth around it. So I think it's like a sinkhole, but that's a monster that eats anyone who would try to grab the pedestal. It also has tentacles that slowly moves around about. It's bleh.
So it's a disgusting monster. Would you say that you were horrified by what you found at the end of the hallway?
It's close.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how horrified were you?
6. Because I don't know, they didn't try to reach me yet.
I turned his attached for 6 gold.
Hear me out. Double or nothing.
What are the odds on that? That she falls in the hole while we try to get that thing?
Honors that for a second. He's like, Clearly, this place is clearly booby trap. So many ridiculous traps that unimaginable what we could fall for. I am willing to bet that the next person who falls into the trap.
Is me?
I'm gonna speak in Abyssal now.
Okay. You think Alyssa will be the next one to fall for a trap?
And I will bet in Abyssal, so I don't have to say a name. Just I
Yeah,
bet our
yeah.
stone friend will fall into a trap.
All right. Double or nothing.
Sweet. All right.
Guess I just leans against the wall and just slides back because it's all right. I want to join you in your short rest now.
I like that the comb is just stuck in there.
That's what happens. That's what happens when I grow up my hair. You can just put anything in
Yeah.
there.
Stick it in there.
It's you do have
Wait.
lush hair.
If you grow out your hair, do you get like an afro? Just poof. Oh.
Yep.
Dope.
Takes forever to do that.
It takes forever.
The highest I've ever gone was right about here before I gave it up.
My friend's husband, my friend is white and her husband is black, and she sends me a picture of her. He's been growing out his hair for years, and she sends me a picture of her straightening out his hair to help him like get the tangles out, because she's in charge of taking care of their mixed kids' hair, and she's like, I told him he either has to cut it off or learn how to deal with his own hair. I'm only doing this once.
Fair enough. It does get to the point where it is not worth it.
Yeah, his is like he kind of coils his, but it's a lot. It's like shoulder length when she straightened it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Are
So Zach,
we
do we get a short rest?
Yeah, you get a short rest.
Y'all get a short rest. You can spend as many a hit die as you want, as you have, not as you want. Because there have been many times where like I want to spend more hit die, but like I have none left.
Damn it, I never remember the correct
10?
one to do.
Pick one more.
The 4. All right.
There you go.
Spend another one.
There we go.
Another 4.
That's not enough.
Oh, I didn't need that many. Holy shit.
Yay.
That is not enough. Nope. Mm-mm.
Hopefully I won't get hit again.
Mm-mm.
All right, maybe one more.
Aventurine looks at Ashante. Holds up her healing potion. I am still feeling like I got kicked in the sternum. Should I take this now or save it for an emergency?
Save it for an emergency. I can cover the deficit. How much are you missing?
I don't think you can cover this deficit because I'm missing 46 hit points.
46 hit points, you say?
Yes. Yeah. I rolled 37 on my hit die. I'm still missing 46.
Yeah.
Because that's all my hit die also. Because I rolled the rest of them the last time we took a short rest.
He takes out a dry chrysanthemum
Mhm.
and casts Remedium Recuro. Ready?
Fancy
You
words.
regain 28 HP off of a Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
That's the closest I've come to eating a salad in many years.
It looks like he draws life from the chrysanthemum and places his hand on your wound. I think that leaves you with another, like, what? 12 HP missing?
I am missing 19? So, fairly close.
Missing 19 more.
Mhm.
And it puts you at a
I'm
total
at
of
107 of 126.
what?
I'm willing to roll with it. I'll be all right, or I won't.
Well, let's see here. Let's try this. How's another 14 sound?
That sounds lovely.
There you go.
Herbaceous.
You're just a little bit shy of the full amount, but you're sitting
Yes.
pretty. I still got plenty of spell slots left over.
And just consider the idea that the healthier I am, the more damage I'm able to eat. That is not inflicted upon your frail body.
Anybody else coming up shy?
I'm fine.
I'm fine for now.
Okay. I need a bio break.
Oh, this is perfect.
Uh-oh.
Perfect. Look.
I mean, I'm gonna try to order food.
Oh.
Oh,
So you don't have the worst hangover.
Yes. I might order. This is a place called what is this? Hawaiian Bros? No, it's Hawaiian barbecue.
It's not that L&L shit.
Ooh,
Guys, I've been
they
getting
have
so much Dutch Bros lately. It's not...
What do you get?
I've gotten a couple of things, and I haven't really been thrilled about any of it, I gotta say. Like, I don't think Dutch Bros coffee is, like, for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you not like sweet stuff?
I've had their cold brew, I've had their nitro cold brew, I've had their caramelizer, I've had the Golden Eagle, I've had their, like...
The Double Torture, the 911, the what's another one I get? There's one called the
latte.
Brad, do you have Dutch Bros up in Chicago?
I'm looking it up right now because I don't think we do.
I think it might be an East Coast thing.
Dutch Bros.
Might be. I mean, they only got to San Antonio recently, contextually speaking.
I've heard of it, but I don't know if there are any in Orlando.
Let's see.
I think around
There-
COVID they started popping up.
There, if
There are some in Orlando.
there, if
I just
San
have never
or
been.
no, there, if fuck, what's the fucking what's the fucking coffee place that's everywhere from Seattle?
Starbucks?
Starbucks?
There is-
Did
there
you
is-
get Starbucks?
Yes, I forgot Starbucks because I never go there. There, if Starbucks was any good.
I like Dunkin' because I'm cheap.
That's fair.
I'm cheap and trashy.
That's
Give me,
fair.
give me, give me some Dunkin'.
So,
But
but
I like Dutch Bros because they put chocolate milk in my
well,
drinks.
that's the problem I have. Is that like so? I don't like super sweet coffee. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it from time to time. But the problem is like Dutch Bros. Like, I'm ordering stuff from them that's not sweet, and I'm like, this coffee tastes so bland. Like, it's not great coffee, and I'm like, no wonder why people like. If you love sweet, like the sugariness and the sweetness of it covers up what appears to me to be lower quality coffee.
Oh, like subpar coffee.
Also, I'm a big fan of like cold brew, which nitro cold brew specifically. Like I do like nitro cold brew. When I ordered nitro cold brew from them, I peeked in and I saw them crack open like a soda can of cold brew and pour it in, and I was like, no.
No.
And I was like, is this place just popping because people like sweet, low quality coffee?
Yes.
Do you think you're getting high quality at Starbucks?
Like, I'm not
No.
getting cereal in my coffee at Starbucks. And I actually like I go to Starbucks. Their espresso is okay. The coffee often tastes burnt, but I love their nitro
Yes.
cold brew. Their nitro cold brew is pretty fucking good.
I feel like
Um,
Starbucks' coffee always tastes burnt.
I go to Dunkin', and it's like a happy medium. Like, the coffee tastes good, the food's really great. I haven't had their coffee, and I'm like, oh, this is such good coffee. But like, it works.
Gotta be honest, I gotta find a local joint that does coffee. Someplace like there's a place in Castroville that's called the Coffee Pump. It used to be a gas station, and it got turned into a coffee shop.
So Zach, here in town,
Yeah.
Merit Coffee is famously the number one award-winning coffee in town. So like that is credited by critics. Merit Coffee, also local coffee is really fucking good. Like I go
'Cause
to local
there's-
coffee, there's no sweetener in it. It's just like a little bit of oat milk and coffee, and it's so smooth and good. I don't need any sugar in it. It's so
Because
anyway.
there's a place in it's a place off 151 called Voodoo Coffee.
Oh, I had some
And-
of that. Just the other
Yeah.
day. It's really good.
They have one drink where they muddle, and like muddling is the most annoying thing. If you're like a bartender, you take a cup, you put like berries or something in it, and you take like a pestle, and you
You
just
mush.
crush, you mush whatever's in there, and it's like the fucking most annoying thing. But for apparently, it's really good for coffee because they muddle blueberries into a coffee drink, and it actually works.
Mhm.
So I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, it was really good. You
What
guys
little
get a short
coffee
rest.
tirade.
Little coffee tirade.
Merit Coffee, local coffee.
I
By the
just
way,
make
the
coffee at my own house.
I used to work at Starbucks. Do not buy Starbucks anymore.
I was gonna say, if it tastes like burnt coffee, that means they didn't clean that machine well enough. That's all I gotta say.
Ew.
the closest Dutch Bros is in Missouri to me. It's like on the border of Illinois and yeah.
There's a reason they call Missouri that, and it's miserable to be there. So don't go to Missouri.
Well, then the next closest is in Kentucky. So
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
that's worse.
That's where Marisha
Well, I'm not
is
going.
from.
Moral of the story: can't go.
Kentucky.
Well, the story can't go.
if
Anyway.
you and your girl want to come to Florida, you know
Doesn't
somebody who
Disney.
lives in like the tourist capital of the whole state.
Hiccup.
Does love Disney.
Disney World is right there. It's amazing. They
Mhm.
got Star Wars Land.
I do love Star Wars.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Now we'll definitely be in Florida at some point.
it's time
Oh.
y'all fight the sinkhole ooze.
Yeah,
The sinkhole ooze.
wonderful.
You guys, what if I just create water and drown it?
Hold on. Let me see if it needs to breathe.
Sir, that's my pen.
What if we throw poison in the mouth?
Fuck, it might need to breathe.
Well,
Come here, butthead.
Are you telling me that the
Ah.
desert creature doesn't know how to survive drowning?
Desert creature doesn't know how to survive drowning. Air jail.
Yes,
Kitty
Gregory.
Cat. Kitty cat.
he's
Kitty
just a
cat.
little guy.
He's pushing on your face. It's like, let me go. Let me go.
Mother, let me go.
He's got zoomies real bad right now. The other day, he was on the back of the couch behind my head, and he was cleaning himself and stuck his foot directly in my ear.
Oh,
Look at this goblin!
Has,
Look at this
My-
goblin!
has he been fixed?
Yes!
he's just a young
He got
cat.
fixed in January!
Just a young cat.
He's just a young cat. All right. You guys, you get all your short rest stuff. Nothing bothers you. You do hear a like a moan in the distance, not a sexual one, like a I've been dead a long time. No, not one of those.
I've been dead a long time, so anybody who's still dating. Mm.
Anyone touches me, I will explode.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
No.
Mm.
Is it bellowing? Get inside me.
Oh, that's when you make bad decisions.
Well, let's go check it out.
Yep.
Let's see what kind of shit Liz is talking about.
Yes, you should go first, my friend.
Oh my god. It's big.
Oh my god.
Oh, and just so everyone knows, let me show you where the podium is. It is there,
Mm.
Ah,
Those
directly in the middle.
directly
It's
inside of it.
size, I should say. That thing is fucking huge.
I could dump 10 gallons of water in it.
That's not enough.
Will that drown it?
I don't think so.
Surely not.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it drinks 10 gallons.
Just like 10 gallons, 10 gallons, 10 gallons, 10 gallons.
I could jump in there and electrocute it in from the inside.
Real quick, has anybody here seen Book of Boba?
No.
No? Cool.
How far from the edge of how far from the edge to the thing, to the pedestal?
I would say maybe 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay.
Now, how and it's like how tall is the pedestal?
The pedestal goes all the way up, so that way you can see it down the hall, and it'll just look like a flat floor with a pedestal on it. And then when you get close, you see the pedestal sticking out of the I'm gonna say 30-foot depression in the sand.
I suggest Lissa, how far can you jump with your grasshopper legs?
Over 30 feet. Or roughly 30 feet.
Would you like to jump in the middle and throw that Jackaldos to us and then run away afterwards?
I could probably do that.
Do we think that something this large is mobile? Could we just run away?
Only one way to find out.
Excellent. That is
Maybe our-
my suggestion then.
Should I roll to see? I'm a nature domain cleric. Does this fall within the is identifying monsters fall within the realm of nature? Probably not. It's probably for beasts.
Oh yeah, definitely for beasts, not for whatever the fuck this is.
Okay. Well, sounds like Lissa's jumping for it. Unless somebody else has a better idea. So Lissa, he takes out like some dirt, goes up and rubs your forehead like
Simba.
you're Simba, yeah. And
Simba.
he
Remember who you are.
Monstravia.
Cheers.
Where is it?
You get a D4 on your check.
Okay.
That's your guidance. Remember who you are.
You will be remembered.
Great.
Hold on. Where are you jumping from?
I'm gonna let's see here. How far can I jump from here?
Because from there,
Where's the pedestal? Is that the pedestal?
yeah, the pedestal's in the dead center.
Okay.
But from where you're standing, sand around the creature starts to move.
Oh, no.
Shit. All right. As soon as I feel it start moving, I'm gonna jump for it.
All right. Real quick, what's your AC?
21.
21. 18 misses. A pseudopod comes out of the sand around it and like hits where you were after you leaped.
Okay.
Does that count as her triggering a trap? I say in abyssal.
I gotta respond like I feel like technically not. I mean, we already knew the creature was here. Like I'd say that's part of it.
It's a separate trap. A
it has to be.
distinct. Okay.
It
All
gotta
right.
be separate.
Mhm.
Okay. Then once I land, I'm gonna grab it and see if I can launch. Grab it, pull it up, and launch out.
Well, it gets 2 attacks, so 25.
Yeah, that hits. How much is that?
You land on the pedestal, pick up the thing, and then a pseudopod wraps around your ankle. You have the grappled condition and 0 movement.
Oh.
And
You should
guess
just throw it
what?
here. Throw it.
Toss it before it swallows you.
Fuck it.
Everybody roll it.
Die with honor.
Feral instinct. Oof. My feral
You-
instinct is not very
Don't
good
let your
today.
death be for naught.
You will be remembered.
Shiva.
What was that again?
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Yeah, the dragon girl, right?
First up is Lissa.
Dragonborn.
How do I
Dragon.
escape?
Oh.
What do I gotta do to escape? It's
All
grapple.
right. In order to escape, you need to give me a DC 14 strength check.
Just a basic strength, or it can't be athletics?
You have to use your action to do this.
Yes, that's my plan.
Is it
Yeah.
a saving throw or is it a check?
It just says escape DC 14. So I have a feeling it's athletics.
Okay.
Yeah. Or however you, whatever you think, however Alyssa describes escaping.
Okay.
I can feel it like wrap. I'm just, like sitting on the pedestal. I feel it wrap around my leg. Like, hey, let it squeal before I stomp at it, like cancel it for it to break free. And fun fact: my launch is a bonus action. So then I jump 30 feet.
But you need movement to do it.
I thought I'd get movement once I break free.
Oh wait, you're right. Never mind.
It's 30 feet out, jackal in hand, and just launch forward, roll.
I guess we run.
And if everybody's running, that ends combat.
Yes.
Run away.
We're running.
Because it has 0 movement.
Ah.
It stays right fucking there. I'm gonna just put an X over it because it counts as defeating, I guess.
I look at Zatash and offer a high five.
Awkward high five. Huh?
Yeah.
I guess that worked out.
I-
yeah.
Yes.
I guess I could roll a d4 on that. Charisma, what would it be?
Do you also find gold very appealing?
Yes, I do.
Do you have the urge to hoard it in great quantities?
I do have the desire to gather as much gold as possible, but
Mm.
for personal reasons. Yeah.
Mm. I shall show you my hoard sometime, and you shall be livid with jealousy. I have spent a millennia collecting it. You will be very impressed.
I see.
Are you saying this an abyssal or an
Uh,
abyssal on your way?
No, I would think that she doesn't. She's bragging in common.
Oh, okay.
She's bragging in common. She's saving the abyssal for making bets.
Zatash, give me an intelligence check.
Hmm.
You just hear gold? Hoard?
How can I get more money? How can I get a hold? Just thinking about that as she's regaling like how big her hoard, and she's been collecting it for a millennium. Just like money.
Y'all are able to put the Jen, what the fuck are they called?
Jackal, the canopic jar.
The canopic jackal jar
And
on its
you said
pedestal.
it was in this one.
Yeah, the upper left
Yes.
one. In its proper on its proper pedestal, it locks into place.
May I'm going to mark this. Blur.
The entire pedestal twists counterclockwise and sinks slowly into the ground until it's flush with the floor, and then stops.
Hey, Shantae, where are you going?
Away from the trap.
No, come back. Be as close as possible to this trap. Get back here.
It seemed like a poor. You would probably just go into the floor again, would you not?
It's possible.
You seem to be
I-
made of elven paper mache.
I am interested in this horde you speak of
Shantae
eventually.
guides me.
My horde? Yes.
Would I, by chance, be able to come with?
You may admire my horde if you like. Be aware if you try to steal from my horde, I will split you in twain.
Lissa, make a intelligence check.
I'm a dragon. Okay.
Yeah, you're a dragon, but like, she's definitely doesn't look like a dragon.
15.
Aventurine is saying a lot of dragon shit, by also not looking like a dragon. Is she a fucking dragon?
To be fair, there are humans who like
Like-
the horde.
Like
That's-
not like a human, but like, is she a dragon in human form?
Oh. I ponder the thoughts. But I'm also interested to see how well versed her horde is.
Zatash is just sitting there thinking dollar signs.
Yeah, she sneezes and lightning comes out with a snot.
If only Professor Gryffindor were here. It's just like,
Everyone else hears the crackling of lightning. Zatasha just hears the sound of chains, like money.
Yeah, it's just like he hits the slot machine.
all right.
Fellows and Lissa. Shh. I hold up the other half of my map rock. Should we
Yep.
use the map rock now or later?
I say later. We already kind of roughly knew, right? The podiums, the text. Like we know that going, what is it, back up this way, is definitely trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Mhm.
I was gonna say, actually, why don't we go that way?
I mean, you're already halfway down this way.
It's never too late.
What, this
Which way is this
You
way?
want to go up here?
Yeah, why don't we just, get it out of the way?
You want? We're already.
Mm,
Across the
That's good,
table,
it's fine.
that'll be a longer way. I mean, you do have to go
It
that
takes
direction.
too long.
Yeah.
It takes too long to go that direction. Okay.
That's fair enough. No, the Dash just remembers that specifically there were definitely traps that way.
He is wanting to win this bet. I understand.
Yes, mine is from a pure sense of, yes, selfishness and greed.
well,
Listen.
Hmm?
If you go first, I will allow you to pick something out of my horde.
Okay.
You sway me with your words so much. Alright.
What the? No. I try to hold her. What are you doing?
as
You can't just go wildly just walking into
As
this
you-
place. It's very dangerous.
pass by, I go with some sunflower seeds and blow them in your face. You get guidance.
Thank you again.
No, remember.
salted sunflower seeds?
Oh, Zatash, what would you offer? I mean, I would rather it be me than let you fall down a pit again.
How about, you and Avengers stay here, and me and Enchante will scout ahead. You could stay here, just, you know, just, take a rest. That was a lot of jumping you just did, and honestly, you're probably quite tired. Life almost flashed before your eyes and all that jazz, whatever. So we can go scout ahead. And you could, stay here and talk, and stuff.
Well, we have to take our turns here. Zatash, you bravely dove in and faced the mimic, and Lisa just dove in and faced the giant antlion.
Well, it's your turn then.
Perhaps it is Aventurine's turn to turn the corner, if you will.
I mean, I feel like eventually gets a pass, the whole ball thing,
Shoot, all three of us did go with something. Ashante, you sure you don't want to go up ahead?
You hid in the floor.
I'm certain I don't want to, if that's going to be the question you ask.
Now, Ashante, it's your turn.
I
mean, what?
I heard a voice. It said you should go. We shouldn't underestimate random voices.
Well, I suppose
I heard the voice of a many-headed dragon queen tell me that it's your turn.
Very well. Crosses his finger. Link locks his fingers together and starts walking forward. You lose your guidance. I'm casting guidance on myself.
Guidance on myself.
An abyssal Aventurine looks at Zatash and says, "These two are very stupid.
Look, I'm not that bright, but yeah, no, that's pretty dumb.
Very susceptible to peer pressure."
Surprisingly.
Ashante turns the corner and inspects the hallway.
Give me a perception check.
Suppose I do not want to let him get eaten. I go down the corner. I go down the hallway and stand 10 feet behind him.
Fuck. What's the things that
It's 29.
Moon Knight?
Onks?
What's the things that onks? This hallway is fucking covered in onks. They're on the floors, they're on the ceilings, they're on the walls. They are inlaid with gold, and they're large, and the circular part seems to have like an intricate layers into it.
I
Seems
take
pretty
the
safe.
skull off of my belt. Shall I go bowling?
Only
I
after
think-
I've stepped back here.
Well, hold on now, something. It's just onks. I mean, that looks pretty safe. Walk
I
down.
mean, to be fair, they are holy symbols of a kind, are they not?
Yeah. So you should be protected. If anything, you should probably step in first, because you'll be super safe.
They're not. It's not like they're standing upright off the floor. They're inlaid like flat, flush with the floor and the ceiling and the walls.
I want to go up into like the hallway where they start. And I'm gonna kind of weirdly get on all fours. But like not on like my hands and knees. It's like fingertips and toe tips. It is a very awkward motion. It's a very awkward movement for someone that is human shaped. And I want to look very, very closely to see like the closest either on the wall or on the floor, like the closest onk to me. I want to look very closely to see if I see any like triggers or anything within the onk, or if it's just decorative. Like, is it raised? Is there any kind of relief in it?
All right. Give me a perception. No. Yeah, no perception. This would be like
Looking with my eyeballs?
looking with your eyeballs. You're not sniffing anything. All right,
Nope,
yeah,
But I
perception.
do have advantage because I have dragon senses.
Dragon senses.
It's not great. It's an 11. Or
They are-
plus 5. So it's a 16. Plus
All
5.
of this seems like a waste of gold because they are intricate, they are shiny, and they are definitely gold and inlaid into the floors. They have like slight depictions of them in them. Almost looks like eyes, maybe.
I cannot help myself when I see that this is a waste of gold, and my split tongue flicks out and licks the one that's closest to me.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
They
14
seem to
carat.
be- They seem 14 carat. They seem to be decorative for the most part.
These appear decorative.
Out of curiosity, do you think you can it's embedded within the right?
Hmm.
It'll take you hours to get those out.
Dang it!
It'll take you hours to get one out.
All right.
It's
Another
not
one
like
way.
in a tile, it's embedded in the sandstone.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'm gonna say I could pull a tile off in less than an hour, but if it's embedded in the limestone, I have to chisel it out. Generally speaking, I would
Here's where like
employ someone
uh,
to do that.
the sand flooring kind of gives way to this white limestone. The halls and ceilings also seem to give way to this white limestone. More onks appear in varying sizes and in varying metals.
Hmm. If there are any platinum ones, I take a very long slurp up it.
There's one. There is one on the wall to your right. You just
Hmm.
Ethan, I'm just so
tasty.
curious. What was that?
What?
Was that tahine or chamoy? What was that?
Yes, dying.
Oh my god.
What did you do? I missed it.
Tahine.
Oh, just like straight down the gullet?
Yeah.
That's very Hispanic of you.
Sanjay, catch up with the rest of the party.
Huh?
Catch up with the rest of the party.
Why, Zach? Why do you want me to catch up?
Because
Can I make a perception check in this room?
give me a perception check.
Yeah.
All I can smell is avarice
All I can see is
and platinum.
There are many onks around you, but you see no many onks around you. You also see a door, but no mechanism to open it. However, a couple of the onks seem to have a pressure mechanism in. There's one right here in this square that seems to be outlaid than everyone else. It's made of iron. And then you get a closer look. The circular part of the ankh has teeth.
Like
Like not like bone teeth. Like it's carved out of like almost a bear trap.
Okay. And that's the only Ankh that I see that is like definitely this one's not like the others sort of situation.
There's 3 others. One here,
Okay.
one here, and one here.
And all of them are the same essentially.
All of them are made of iron. All of them have teeth. All of them have a pressure mechanism. But unfortunately, also, you do not see any mechanism to open the door on the other end of the room. And you theorize one of these traps opens the door.
Hmm.
All
you
right,
point them
then.
out to the rest of us?
I will. I put them out. All right. There are 4 Ankhs. There's 4 of us.
Okay.
So we'll just do this at the same time. Surely that will work. Guaranteed, right?
Mm,
Dibs on this one.
No, that would be too obvious. There's no way it's that one. I will do this one.
So
I will do the far one. I hand Ashante my skull. My trap testing skull in case he wants to puss out.
this is the only door in the room that we see.
This is the only door in the room that you see. And Zatash rolled a natural 20.
Okay. Okay.
I offer him the skull. Should you like to try before you test your flesh and spirit against the trap?
Sure.
I offer the skull up.
Place the skull on the trap.
It drops onto the little pressure plate. It gives way to the skull's weight. The circular part of the Ankh bites down on top. Nothing else happens.
Is the skull fine?
But it crushes the skull.
No, it's wide enough to where the skull can lay into the trap
But
and
it's
not. But it's a bear trap. It like
okay. Well,
By this logic,
I think
we just
that we
pass the
can-
skull around.
count that one out.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do I have anything? Because I'm afraid to like reach into the actual thing and grab the skull.
Aventurine pulls a pike off of her back because I have just a regular pike. And I'll walk over and sort of do that weird leany down thing again and just sort of like cue ball the skull out of the bear trap.
easy enough to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll pick up the skull and I will put it on this one.
After the second bear trap triggers, the door opens.
The first
I
the first one was a
will
guaranteed
immediately
trap.
rush into the door. I rush into the doorway to hold it open just in case.
It's a big stone door.
Mhm.
It doesn't really how it opens it just slides down into the
Okay.
floor.
Wonderful.
It doesn't seem to close. Inside, you see 3 mummified bears.
Oh, jeez.
An owlbear? Is
have-
that an owlbear?
Yeah, mummified owl bears.
And one regular bear.
Inert.
Okay.
Do you think this is the Queen's power?
What
No.
about the bear? The one
there-
that said avoid
Yes. It says beware the bear.
No, but where the bear?
bear? I'm assuming we should
didn't write it.
definitely not get near this one.
There are more Ankhs in this room.
Oh boy.
Did somebody grab the skull? Should I go cue ball it out?
I would have grabbed the skull if I noticed no more bear traps.
The ones in this room are all indistinguishable from each other. They're all the same hue of gold.
Hmm.
And they're all over the floor. I'd have to cross over some.
Yeah.
Is there any way to avoid any of them? Like if you tiptoe around, you could like. not
You
touch
look
it?
down and see that you're standing on an Ankh.
Well, shit.
Like they're on every square of the floor in this room.
Is there anything on that pillar?
Yes, on that pillar is actually the depiction of an owl bear, but with like in a
jar?
the jar thing.
What?
Okay.
As we're like surveying, Ashante will cast will cast some divine magic and conjure up some wreaths, flower crowns. He places a flower crown on each one of you, and that's bless.
That's blessed.
I sneeze. Lightning sparkles out my nose.
Neat.
All right.
Shall we get going?
I believe that. Does Zatash just runs for it?
Oh, I could maybe.
Zatash,
Yes.
if you want to make a run for it, I will shadow you. And if the nearest mummy comes to life, I shall run interference while you run out.
Okay. All right.
Can you guys give me a minute? My food just got it.
Ooh.
Hell yeah! Snacks.
Nobody move.
Gonna use this time to conspire.
Yeah, conspire.
All right. Now, I don't know if any of these hunks are like pressure. One of them might trigger the trap. I don't know.
Okay. How much movement do you have?
If I dash
Pretty gap.
60,
Okay.
well, then I could bonus action dash again, so 90.
90. Okay. Okay. Because I have 40 regular movement. So I can keep up with you if I just dash and then action. If I run and then if I movement action dash, I stay up fairly close with you.
Okay.
Because I don't need to get all the way to the pillar if my only intention is to be able to, like, punch the owlbear long enough for us to run away.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, worst case scenario, I could also stab it and then bonus action dash to get away
How much?
as well.
How much rope do I have? Inventory. How much rope have I? I have no rope. How much rope have you? I don't have any rope.
Why do you know rope?
I don't know why I have no rope.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Okay. Alternatively, 50 feet of rope would get you there. I could just yank you out.
Yeah, we have 10 feet to spare.
Unless, Lissa, you would like to run interference with the other mummy.
That was my plan. I do the farthest one, just in case.
Do you think that these mummies are flammable? I hold up my
Okay.
torch.
Wait, everything's flammable.
Not everything.
That is valid.
Besides sand.
Alright, I'm back.
Hmm.
What's everybody doing?
Zach, you're wearing regular pants?
Yes, it sucks.
What's wrong with you?
Yes, what is wrong
Wait.
with you?
Yeah, does anybody else have on jeans?
No, I
No.
got sweats on.
Actually, no, I'm wearing
Okay,
jeans.
I'm wearing yoga pants. Okay. Ethan, are you wearing jeans?
I'm wearing not really jeans, but black pants.
But, like,
Are they jeans?
what
black pants?
material are they made of?
Good question. They're not jeans, but
Like cotton.
Are they stretchy?
they're cotton. Yeah, I want to say stretchy.
But they're not sweatpants.
No, not sweatpants.
Does it have a zipper?
Yes.
Do your pants have a zipper? Okay.
Yeah.
Those count as
Technically-
regular pants.
Technically, these pants don't have a zipper.
Oh, you have a button fly? That's even worse. I mean, button fly is sexy, but, like, button fly is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Like all sexy things.
Alright. What's everybody doing?
All right.
I think
I'm gonna-
Satash is running.
What's
I'm gonna
the
Yeah,
dash
task?
like-
Natash, do you want a leash? Or do you want to
Mm,
risk it for the biscuit? Shall I shadow you?
Then go and risk it for the biscuit.
If you want to risk it, I shall run behind you and run interference with the closest owlbear. And
Alright.
Alyssa shall do the same with the other.
Yep.
Or
That's-
I just yank you out by the waist.
All right, fine. I'll put that.
You wish to be yanked out?
Yeah.
All right. I pull off one of my decorative belts and use the rope, my belt and his belt, to create like a harness, so I'm not just yanking him in half. A bit of something that I learned from hard experience that perhaps you don't want to just put a rope around someone's waist and then yank on it. I'll make a little harness.
Jen learned from our experience, or
Aventurine. Jen has never ripped someone in half with a rope. Aventurine has, though.
Upsetting.
That's awkward.
All right. I'll do some stretches real quick, and Zatash will run for it.
all right, show me your direct route.
Okay, fair enough. So let me go back to where it was. So right here.
You're like here.
Do.
Okay, that square immediately 5 feet next to you. Is that a 20 to hit?
So when I immediately just step like one spot, it triggers.
One square left. A bear trap triggers.
An air trap?
A bear trap.
Yes, that does it.
Your movement is now 0. You take 8 piercing damage,
Okay.
and the blood from your wound seeps into the ankh, and then the ankh starts to glow a ghostly blue.
I literally take one step and it's just like immediately trapped.
Immediately trapped. And then as your blood fills this ankh, a spirit goes from the ankh into the owlbears,
Oh no.
and their eyes start to glow, and they start to stand.
Oh no.
Wow.
I'll use uncanny dodge as a reaction to just take half. But dang it.
To take just 4? Alright.
Yeah, might as well.
And then I need everybody roll initiative.
Dang it.
Also, this Hawaiian food is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Did you get barbecue chicken?
I got... So, they did a buy one, get one for free.
No.
I got something called Honolulu chicken. I got something called Hawaiian pork. I got something called oh, what was it?
Sorry, I had to send a student a passive-aggressive email.
Oh.
It's finals week.
No.
And I had a student who just sent me an entire semester's work. The semester ends on Friday, and he sent me an entire semester's worth of work right now.
Oh no.
And I was like, unless you can send me proof that you sent these to me via email and I somehow did not get them on the due date, I'm not grading them.
No, that's fair.
Like, apparently I've channeled my rage into this. Yeah. And into a 21.
I need to give the Bears initiative.
Ashante was not prepared. He rolled
For bears?
1 in surprise of Zatash taking 1 step, and instantly everything went to fuck.
Instantly everything's fucked.
Like, he was ready for
but
something to
we-
happen. He didn't expect it
Yeah.
to happen this fast.
Like I do a little,
Wait.
like I do a whole gesture of like stretches, like all right, here we go, ready. And the
Bert,
3-point stand, like ready to run, and just like Well said.
Ching! Sorry, that last bear is not a corpse. It's a ghost bear.
It's a
Oh,
It's a ghost.
bear.
Ghost.
It's a
Ghost
fucking
bear.
ghost bear.
Well, it.
The other two are they are just normal owlbears. I'm flavoring them as undead mummified owlbears.
Go.
First up is Adventuring. The owlbears do not look
Alright.
happy.
Okay. Unhappy hour bears.
This needs tortillas.
Okay. 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 Balls. Okay. We still need to get that thing. Well, I hope you all have a plan for this and bonus action rage. That's my last rage, just for the record. So we get a long rest before we fight anything larger, because I will instinctual pounce to here. I just jump.
Okay.
If I land here, do I land on a bear trap?
No.
Great. Great. Fantastic. Cool. Cool.
Just for my convenience, if you ever move, tell me if you're in the air, because all these traps
this
are
is
ground
a-
based.
This is a jump. I have jumps to there.
And show me your direct track, because these traps are attack traps. They're not like to dodge. Like the traps roll to attack you, and it's a +10.
Each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. Blah blah. Okay. I would like to momentum that jump into a long jump. So instinctual pounce for that much, and then long jump, which should be half my movement, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm doing it from
From standing.
moving, so I should land there. Half my movement gets me there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's only my bonus action and movement.
Okay. What's your
For
action?
my action, I want to yank. There's a canopic jar on there, right, shaped like a bear.
Oh yeah.
I want to pull it off and throw it at Zatash. Yeah,
And then
yank it and throw it at Zatash.
give
Because
me
I feel like he has the dexterity to catch it.
give me an athletics check, and Zatash, give me a
Also an athletics check.
That's a 26.
Can I use acrobatics?
You're able to huck it. Hold on.
26
After
is
wa-
a 30. Plus bless,
Af-
it's a 30.
Plus bless. After watching years of baseball, I'm 100% thinking that catching is actually sleight of hand.
So,
Okay.
so dex. Dex.
The dexterity based. Because it's all like hand-eye coordination. Because you see these guys just snatch the ball out of the fucking air.
That's
You
true.
know.
Like I saw, like I think it was a couple of years ago, a pitcher like threw a pitch, batter hit it, it went right by the pitcher's head, and he just snatched it.
Bless only affects saving throws, though, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, attacks and save throw. Either
Oh.
way, 25.
Well, it's still a 20. It's still a 26 on.
yeah.
Like a football player Aventurine hucks it like a baseball player. Zatash catches it. And
Yep,
now,
that's my turn.
now you have it.
Yeah.
And you're surrounded by angry bears.
Well, no, I'm surrounded by angry bears.
Yep.
Eventually, it's just like,
Zatash is just caught in a bear,
A bear
trap,
Yeah,
which I
Zatash-
assume he can get out of.
he can get out of. I don't think he's got the strength to get out of it.
He's
I
got
can't-
some weird dex shit.
Yeah, can I just like backflip out of it, right? Right, Zach?
No.
That's how it works, right?
Oh yeah, sure. We'll go find a bear trap. I'll put it on your leg, and then you backflip
mean-
out of it.
Could you not make the argument that you could sleight of hand to undo the mechanism?
I mean, that was
You're right.
the second argument I was going to make.
You're right. 2 of the owlbears are going to close on inventory.
Yep.
They get a claw bite.
Mhm.
Oh fuck, that's a natural 1 for the first one.
Do I get to hit it back?
Yeah, sure.
Are we using Q's rules? Okay, cool. Reckless. Oof, that's bad. 18.
18 hits.
Okay, cool. That's a 17 damage.
17. And then it does it for a second claw for 10 to hit.
Misses. Misses.
And then it's bite for 14.
Misses.
That's the first bear. Second bear, claw 21.
Hits.
14 slashing damage, half to 7.
Okie doke.
Second claw 16.
Hits.
10 slashing damage, halved to 5.
Okay.
And then bite.
Okay.
21.
Hits.
6 piercing damage. And then
Have 3?
half to 3. And you are
Okay.
grappled by that owlbear.
Okay. No save or anything. I have to get out on my turn.
No, yeah, you have to get out in your turn. It's part
Okay.
of the attack.
Yeah, got you.
And
Just to
then
clarify.
For that, you'll be the hand, and then the owlbear
Mhm.
gonna drag you that way 10 feet.
How I wish I was a Path of the Juggernaut.
And then
They can't
it
move
is
involuntarily.
the Wraith Bear's turn, and it sinks into the ground.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh.
Hey, on Sate, that's your move.
I don't think it's the same kind of magic.
And then it reappears right here.
Oh,
The guy in the trap.
Where did I put its character sheet? Where the fuck?
Does it have anything to do with I'm holding the statue? That's why it came after me.
Try to dodge this, bitch.
Maybe, possibly. I need everyone to give me a real quick wisdom saving throw as it roars loudly and uses its baleful roar.
Uh-oh.
Oh
I
my
rolled a
god.
Natural what?
I'm rolling trash.
But you have blessed though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bliss.
Plus. Little trash.
Dirty.
Eh.
Good news, it's a DC 15.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I just failed.
Wait, hold on. I have to see if Aventurine's even in the range. Aventurine, you're outside range, so you're good.
gonna do Indomitable real quick.
And no, you have to say it. Say it in French.
I don't know French.
Indomitable.
Indomitable.
Indomitable! Indomitable.
Indomitable. Alright.
There we go.
No! That's worse!
Oh. Oh no. Oh
Alright.
no, ma chère.
Did all 3 of you fail this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a scary bear.
Are you telling me the only person who passed was the fucking barbarian?
And she's outside the range.
Hey, I was
I did it
caught
I did it anyway.
You're incapacitated until the beginning of your next turn.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
good.
Incapacitated until the beginning of the bear's next turn.
We're incapacitated.
Oh fuck. Oh no
We
no
can't-
no.
we can't do
But that's
shit.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna distract these owlbears.
The fuck is this?
I think.
Where are you moving to?
I was trying to hold on. I need to find the spoopy icon.
Oh, you needed to be able
Oh,
to
we're
see.
we're too low to the bottom of the bottom
There
of
we
the
go.
map.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just realized I could have side scrolled. No, it would have solved the problem. I'm an idiot.
What are we using for the spooky one?
All
I
right.
hear that noise and the baleful roar, and it makes me nostalgic for when I had fearful presence.
Just out of curiosity, would this count as a spell
No.
that the bears using? It was worth a try.
No.
Worth a try. All right, never mind.
Indubitably.
And then it's gonna it's able to do the baleful roar, and then it's gonna do two life drains.
Ooh, life
Oh
drain.
no. Oh no.
One on Zatash, which is at advantage,
Oh no.
and one on who is that? Lysa, which is also at advantage.
Incapacitation breaks concentration, so I think I lose
It does.
bless on y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
So that's a 22 to hit Zatash,
Yeah.
and a 12 to hit Lysa.
Nope.
Cool. Oh god, Jesus Christ! Take 31 necrotic damage.
Oh my
And
god.
uncanny
Oh
dodge that.
no.
You can't uncanny dodge. You're incapacitated.
I know. I was saying
Yeah.
I can't uncanny dodge this.
Yeah. And your HP maximum is reduced by that much.
Of course it is.
Ghost Bear. Clan Ghost Bear. Lysa, you're incapacitated. Zatash, you're incapacitated. Ashante, you're incapacitated. Aventurine, it's your turn.
Okay. Hold on. I'm okay. All right. I have to. I'm doing action economy currently. I need to roll a d20 to see if I'm raging. So I need to see if my action economy is prioritizing damage or defense.
I mean, you got attack.
Above a 10. What?
You got attack last turn, so your rage is fine.
No. I'm raging, so I'm trying to decide if my bonus action economy is going towards attack or defense.
Oh, okay.
So above a 10 is defense, below a 10 is attack. Okay, defense. So as my bonus action, I activate my Dress of Defense, which means the metal plates that were haphazardly sewn into this diaphanous and leather dress that floated around my keg-shaped form solidify into the equivalent of plate armor, and my AC is now 18.
Fuck yeah.
That's my bonus action. As my action, it takes an action to move out of, to break grapple, correct? To break this grapple?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me find out what the escape DC is. Okay, yeah. DC is 12.
Okay.
So you'll be able to break it.
Yeah.
What is this attack though? I really hope you can't break it.
You know what though? Rather than use my action to No. Okay. I'm using my action to break free.
Okay. Give me a strength. Or
Athletics? Okay, cool. That's a 19.
19, you break free.
Yeah, I just flex my shoulders real big and break off a couple of the mummified owlbear's fingers. And I am going to risk. Is that what I'm gonna do? Ball sack. Ball sack, ball sack, ball sack. They're only incapacitated though. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my 40 feet of movement. Oh, fuck, maybe it's trapped though. Okay. Okay. I am going to jump. I'm gonna jump there.
All right.
I think that was a square I landed on before.
A 16 to hit.
Misses. My AC is 18 now.
Your foot hits the button that the little depress in the center of the ankh, and well, I was gonna say, instead of pull your foot out, the ankh closes around your leg, and then it makes a perfect depression around your calf.
Looney Tunes style. Does this owlbear take an attack of opportunity as I move away from it?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Hold on. I have markings and that I can move to the token layer. They're literally just red squares. In fact, it's gonna try a claw. For a 9.
Misses.
Misses.
Pass turn.
Pass turn. It is the owlbear's turn. This owlbear is gonna take a step forward, trigger this bear trap. Because yeah, they also trigger the bear traps. And then stop moving. Because it triggered a bear trap. But it's still within range to hit Aventurine. This one's going to leap and use its feathery wings to almost kind of float across and land right here.
Oh
Fuck.
boy.
I tried to put myself so I'd block, but that did not work. Apologies, y'all.
Okay.
And then it's gonna do a claw attack on who has less HP? Lisa or Ashante?
99.
143.
Okay.
It's gonna wail on Ashante
Oh no.
for a 17.
Ashante, you stay.
17 does not hit actually.
Second
Hell
attack,
yeah.
22.
That will hit.
Oof.
14 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then it's gonna do an attack I just noticed.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna give you a bear hug.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Does being incapacitated make you automatically fail dexterity saving throws?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Cool. You auto fail this as the bear lifts up on its hind legs, grabs you with its arms, and then crushes you. And you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage and are now grappled.
Oh, 22 you said?
Yep.
And I'm grappled.
You're grappled and restrained.
Grappled
Oh, no.
and restrained.
Well, hey, on the bright side, we wake up in a few seconds.
It's the beginning of the Wraith Bear's turn. Yeah, you do wake up in a few seconds. But it sinks into the ground again.
What?
Ah,
And
Do we? Yeah, incapacitated now.
you are no longer incapacitated. It appears next to Venturine. It does not. It doesn't seem to trigger any of the onks it's standing on top of
It's a ghost.
because it's a ghost. It then uses life drain on Aventurine
Okay.
for 17 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. It's gonna try again. Fuck, 11.
Misses.
And then that's the ghost bear's turn, the wraith bear. And now it is Lysa's turn. You're no longer incapacitated.
All right, this
Oh,
Bout
wait.
Bear's gonna get it. Oh,
At the end of its turn, though. Nope.
okay, this Bout Bear's gonna get it. Go, Ashante, go. First attack. $11.
20 hits. 11 damage.
Have you seen it?
A 15 also hits.
Awesome.
19 damage.
And then that's
13 is its AC.
oh cool.
So 24 damage. It does immediately drop Ashante and gets into a defensive stance.
Cool. And move. Like I'm just gonna move one square. All right.
And hold on. 13 to hit.
Me?
Yes.
No.
No? Alright, cool. Hold on.
Is that another bear trap or no?
Yeah, a bear trap goes off and you were able to pull your foot out in time.
Woo.
And then you can continue moving.
All right. I'll stand right there. Actually, I just want to move Ashante out the way, just in case he want to go anywhere.
Alright, cool. Zatash, it's your turn.
All right, I am stuck. Correct.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
It's going to require an action for you to get out.
All right, I can use sleight of hand though.
There are multiple ways to get out of bear trap. You could try to reset it
Yeah, I'll go with resetting it.
using your strength, or you could try just using some trickery with the thieves' tools. You could just
Yeah, I think we'll do
undo a
sleight of hand.
string. All right.
Yeah,
give me
we
a-
both
give me a-
know I don't have the strength.
Holy shit! 30 plus 12.
Yep.
Reliable talent.
All right. You're able to undo a few strings. The thing falls useless. You're free again.
Ow, that hurt. How are the owlbears looking in terms of damage?
This one is bloodied. This one is a little hurt, and this one is untouched.
I swear if I ended up in another bear trap, my moving's just. All right, I'll move right here. Now here.
Hold on.
Anything?
Yeah. 12 to hit.
No, that misses. Dang it.
You hear a trap trigger, and you do like a side somersault, and then the bear trap closes on itself.
All right. And
It was the
then-
one right there.
Okay. Well, all right. I will, because I have the feat to everyone fight dual wielding. I can attack with a bonus action.
Hmm.
So we will be attacking with the flame tongue rapier. 19 to hit.
19 hits. You stab it through the neck. Fire burns through its mummified eyes as it slumps down and dies.
Okay. Well, that's one. Gotta be careful. I was incapacitated when this thing moved, so I didn't see the path that it took to get here. Okay.
I think it jumped.
It jumped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owlbear from the top ropes.
I will. Let's see how much movement I use. 10 feet. I'll just jump right. Yeah, I'll risk it. I can't. We'll step to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Anything happen?
Nothing.
Go up one more.
23 to hit.
23. Dang it. Yes.
Bear trap closes on your legs, and you lose all movement. And you take 8 piercing damage.
Dang it. All right. I will. Is it an action to throw the jackal statue? Or the what is it? The bear statue we got?
It's the bear statue. I'm gonna call it the football now. It is vaguely football shaped.
I will toss it to Lysa.
You guys are close enough that I'll say it doesn't require a check. You'll just toss it. Lysa
You
goes,
just-
oh!
You just like reach your hands out for it.
Right. I'm still holding like, my lance and my shield. I'm hugging it right now. Ashante.
I'm still incapacitated.
No, you're awake.
Alright.
No, you're awake.
I am?
Yeah.
It was the end of the bear's turn.
Okay.
Ashante. Want to take it?
I'll take it, I guess.
And then it's anything else is a Tash.
That's it for me.
Ashante, it's your turn.
I want to trace Satash's steps in such a way that I'm not getting snatched. Excuse me. I saw him get here before he got snatched.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make my way there. Cool. So, DM, clarification flavor aside, are both of these things undead, or is one of them undead?
They're both undead.
Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Right. Yep. Okay. You see Ashante take out a symbol of a blooming rose over grain, and he holds it out and kneels down and channels divinity, turn undead.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
The DC is 18 wisdom. Oh, sorry, no, it's 16 wisdom.
16 wisdom. Cool. Where's the wisdom for thing? That's a natural 1 for the mummified owlbear. For the wraith bear, that is a 18.
Okay.
And do you have what kind of turn undead do you have? Is it destroy undead?
It has destroy undead if it is CR2 or lower.
CR2 or lower.
Oh wait,
I have
hold
to
on.
check.
Yeah, it's CR2 or lower.
CR2 or lower. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh, is it
Let's
serious?
get you.
There goes the owlbear.
You go.
CR2?
It just turns into mummy dust.
This is a version of the owlbear that's from like this module. So I guess it's a CR2 monster.
It's a pussy owlbear, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a flash of light, one of the bears collapses. The other one seems unfazed. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Fuck it. Heal bonus action healing word on me.
Me.
Healing word on B.
Chiquito.
Actually, it's Oratio Lenimentum. Thank you very much.
Horatio Monumentum.
I got 10 whole HP off of a 4th level spell casting. Fuck you.
Oh,
That's the end of Ashante's turn.
Aventurine, it's your turn.
okay. This thing needs to give me a deck save.
Okay. 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 That's a 20.
Succeeds. It takes 4 lightning damage. Was I just hawk a lightning loogie at it?
Like a vulgar ancient ant?
Yeah. Just. I try to spit in its eye, but I miss a little bit, and most of it gets absorbed by its hair. Always be reckless, and I am attack. 17.
17 hits.
Okay. That is 16 damage.
16. It may be a ghost bear. It's still a bear.
Attack. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
For 13 damage.
13 damage.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. I am going to take, now that I think it actually matters, 1 step this way. And put myself between me and Squishy Boy.
22 to hit.
That hits.
You take 8 piercing damage, half to 4.
Okay.
And your movement is now 0.
That's fine.
As a,
I am where I wanted to be.
Oh
that's
my
fair.
freaking traps out there.
There's a lot. There's a fucking lot.
It's just Mousetrap up in his bitch.
I may have gone overboard with the traps.
No such thing.
And then it's the Wraith Bear's turn. Let's see if its ability recharge. If its Baleful Wail recharges. Nope. It's gonna use Life Drain on here. It's gonna use Life Drain on for 24.
On who? On me?
No, on Zatash.
Oh, on the Tash. Oh. You cut out for me, so I didn't hear the name.
That hits, unfortunately.
The Zax hits. You take 31 necrotic damage,
Uncanny dodge.
and then it's gonna hit Ashante for 26.
Motherfucker.
Another 31 necrotic damage.
It does appear to be blunted by my enchanted armor.
Mm.
I've got armor of necrotic resistance.
Mm.
Smart idea. Smart idea. And now it's Lisa's turn.
Alright, bonus action using my launch ability.
Are you trapped in a bear trap?
No,
I don't
I
remember. Okay.
I was not. Imagine like if I just jump real high, just stab my lance into it for the first attack. I get advantage on this one. With an additional D10.
25 hits with a 22 damage.
Second attack.
Hmm. 19 hits with 26 damage. Holy shit.
Last one.
22 hits with 24 damage. And with that final strike, the bear rolls over. And it goes from like a very angry and feral face to one of calm. And you may hear another berry thank you as it fades away.
A berry,
Oh.
thank you.
Thank you.
And then the rest of the traps trigger.
Does it just sound like Volibear's voice?
Yes.
There's a kitty butt.
Whoa. Okay.
Here's where all the traps were.
Damn.
Well, fuck us, I guess.
Well, fuck me in the ass. It's $5 million.
And you got the owlbear thingy.
Yep. That's 2 of 4.
2 of
Mhm.
4. And I'm gonna real quick transport you all back to the center room.
Yeah, I'm at 37
I like
HP.
the idea that Aventurine, before her rage phase, just like snaps all of anybody the bear traps off anyone still trapped. Just snaps them in half.
I will. And
Equals
eventually
here.
also 20 gold.
Ah.
As I technically triggered the trap.
A man of his word.
Thank you.
It technically triggered the trap. the owlbear thing locks into place. The pedestal twists into the ground, and with that, I will end the session for tonight. Because goddamn, why did I put so much shit in this fucking dungeon?
Yes.
The death hotel, y'all can go on ahead. I'm gonna
Yes.
take a nap right here.
I agree.
I agree. You guys gonna take a long rest right here?
Okay.
Oh, you guys get a long rest. Nothing bothers you in this room.
Sweet.
Cool.
Long rest.
There is a caveat to the long rest.
Uh-huh.
You only gain half of your hit dice back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to write that down though.
I actually already applied, apparently.
Higher.
Round up or down?
Yeah, run up or down. Thank you.
Down.
Okay.
Okay, so we only have 5 hit die?
Yeah.
Are we short resting?
Oh my
Long resting?
god, Greg, leave her alone. She does not want to play with you.
I only used 3 hit die earlier, so I only have 1 left.
We're short
I
resting
used all of
again.
mine.
I've taken 1. Yeah, I've taken 1. I have 1. Yeah. I'm bad at math for a second there. Okay.
Yeah, you have to take your engineering degree away now.
So we're short resting again, not long resting.
No,
I'm
he said long rest.
I'm
No, we're
long
long
rest.
resting. We just get half
Yeah.
of our hit dice back.
Yeah, you can short rest, but I'm
Oh.
long resting. Don't wake me up.
Yeah.
So that means, okay, I only get 3 back.
Meanwhile, what's your name at the back of the entrance? They're dead, aren't they? They've been in there for a day. They're dead.
We meet the next group of adventurers she hired coming out.
And that's how you guys get backup characters.
So
Yeah.
I'm squishy as fuck, and I have the tough feet.
Same.
Mm.
No, I took the tough feat too, and I almost.
I also took the tough feat.
I have not
Did all
been
four
getting
of us
hit
take the
that
tough feat?
much, but I am still like getting hammered.
I gotta be honest. I put some bullshit in this dungeon.
Yeah.
I was at 37.
Being
HP.
incapacitated did not help. Like if I was
No.
awake, those first 2 hits that I got on me would have missed, but incapacitated did not help.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plus to constitution, Ethan?
+5. I'm wearing a belt of dwarven kind.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Mine's only +2, and I took the tough feat, so I have
Yeah.
126 hit points.
You're wearing a belt of dwarven kind and you don't have a beard?
Yeah, I have a drag. It's like scales, like pointy scales. Like no one points it out because I'm a female dragon.
It's just like super keratinized hair growing out of your keratinized
Oh yeah, no.
scales.
Aventurine is definitely judging you for your for not caring for your scales appropriately.
She's not used to
but
having a beard.
yeah, but she's too polite to point it out.
Of
Aw.
course.
But she'd rather make fun of you for being a red dragon born than having a shitty beard.
That's crazy. Well, in my own incompetence, I found out that I could have used plate armor, because apparently for some reason I'm proficient in heavy armor, and I didn't realize that.
Oh.
What kind of cleric
What
are you?
cleric are you?
Nature domain. I didn't realize that they get heavy armor, unless it's a Palad Elf thing.
It might be.
Let me check the Palad
Super.
Elf.
That does seem weird.
No, it's not a Palad Elf thing.
Huh?
That's so weird.
I mean, a lot of cleric subclasses get heavy armor.
I know. I think Light Domain
Forge?
and War Domain get. heavy
Yeah,
armor.
definitely
Forge-
those two.
Forge does also.
Forge
Oh,
does
fair point.
also. Well, apparently Nature does. I didn't expect that. Nature?
Yeah, that's
I'm-
strange.
Tempest domain gets heavy armor.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm out here rocking medium armor. But for some reason, I still have disadvantage on stealth. So
That's probably
Bad.
because your strength isn't high enough.
No, I think it applies even for some medium armors are still gonna give you disadvantage. on
yeah.
stealth.
Scale.
So I'm using.
You're right.
I'm using half plate, which imposes disadvantage on stealth. So
Yeah.
I
because
may
it's
as well
blinky,
have just put
blinky.
on the full plate. It doesn't. there's
Yeah.
no
Pretty
difference.
much, yeah. I think breastplate is one that doesn't
Right.
make you have disadvantage.
And anything that's mithril doesn't.
True. I can't remember if scale mail is also another one or not.
I think scale mail is also clinky.
Okay.
Clink, clinky, clinky, clink.
Yeah, I think it's headcanon, it sounds like a wind chime.
Sounds like.
It's just ding ding ding. Cool. Thanks, Zach.
Wonderful,
problem.
Zach. Thank you.
Hopefully.
Thanks for trying to murder us.
No problem.
You almost had me there.
Almost.
It's kind of easy when you hide bear traps in the ground and then have bears attack you.
It's true.
Also,
You know, though, I could tell you love us because you let us have a long rest. If you really wanted to TPK us, you would not have given us one.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But you still got a mummy to fight at the end of this.
Yeah. But yeah,
But-
I get my special inventory shit back now though.
Oh. Neat.
Yeah, one more. Okay.
Oh,
Yee.
before I forget, I better swap out my spells.
Yes.
Yep.
I did have the stupid idea for this trap like years ago. I was like, what if you run into a bear trap and then a bear finds you?
Well,
Nice.
the next area of the dungeon is probably getting close to the finale, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The boss
Yeah.
Well,
fight.
I bet we have to do the two other things, and then when we do the two other things, it drops us into boss fight.
It's two other things we have to do.
Yeah, we got two
Yeah,
other
we-
statues, and then I'd imagine because there's supposed to be stairs where we're at right now, like that go
Mhm.
up. That's probably what will happen.
Yeah, because the center of the room we're in, where we're putting in the statues, is stairs.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick up Prayer of Healing. So that way, between instances, I can properly heal you all.
Hey! Oh my gosh, why are you being such a butthead? Stop it.
Behave, y'all. Behave.
Greg is being a butthead. Get out of here. Leave her alone.
Okay. 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 Okay.
The boy cat pick on the girl cat.
Yeah, I know that situation.
Come here, girl. Daddy.
Should I take Revivify, guys? Should I take
Probably.
Revivify?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, absolutely.
Zach, what do you think?
Do you have a diamond?
The question is, do we have any diamonds?
No, actually, I don't have any diamonds. So I'm not.
Do we
taking
think we can
Riverdale
find
Fire.
diamonds in this in this maze?
Do you think a diamond exists in this maze?
Maybe you should take
Probably.
Yeah, we
maybe you
found
should take
one
a
pile
gentle-
of cash.
gentle
you know?
repose. Maybe you should take gentle repose.
We did find a mound of cash earlier, so it's possible we can do it again.
I mean, it was half amount of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Well, I mean, place is heavily decorated. Maybe you could pull a diamond off the wall. There's only a 60% chance it's cursed.
Those are some pretty good odds.
Oh, honestly.
maybe. Okay. How about instead of trying to fix death, we just keep you from dying? How about that?
I like that idea, yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
I'll take mass cure
Yeah.
wounds. There you go.
Yeah,
That
I
would
think
be
that's a good
definitely helpful. Yeah.
I will next time just continue to cast whack.
Whack.
I need a proper weapon to whack with.
Can I offer you a pike in these trying times?
Can I offer you a pike in these trying times?
His spells, whack. His action
I
economy,
could take some
whack.
like
Whack.
super helpful spells like scrying or like commune. How
Is-
about
Zach, out of curiosity, would animal friendship have worked?
on the mummified undead bears.
Just
No.
wondering.
No.
hey,
It crossed my mind for a second, I'm not gonna lie.
It crossed my mind. Do you have animal friendship for some reason?
Well, yeah, it's an innate spellcasting for me.
Why do you
All right.
have it as innate? Is it because you're elven or some shit? Like, what are you?
I'm not Elvin. Jed probably figured it out what he is, or
Maybe.
Oh, I remember what you are. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool. Okay. Do I need?
So,
I've got a lot of healing spells, y'all. I'm like, is this too much healing spell?
no.
Obviously,
No.
not enough.
yeah,
Is this too much healing spell? Absolutely not. No.
you can never have
there's
too
no
much
such
healing.
thing.
I'm just gonna be out here, all healing spells and utility. A monster comes up to me, and I'm just like, slapping it.
Don't use utility. Use buffing, debuffing bullshit.
I've got bless.
This is
You
good.
don't have Bane?
No,
Damaging spells?
no. I've got.
Spirit Guardian?
I got bless, create or destroy water, healing word, enhance ability, find traps, prayer of healing, dispel magic, meld into stone, spirit guardians. That's the one damage spell I got. Stone shape, flame strike. That does damage too, actually. That's expensive.
Yeah.
Though. Greater
you
restoration.
have Guiding Strike? Or Guiding Bolt?
I'm sure I could take it. Mass cure wounds and heal.
Because Guiding Bolt does hella damage, and the next attack gets
And it's only for one
advantage.
It's only for first level to
I don't think you need both heal and mass cure
I
wounds.
could take away creators destroy water and
Speak-
put on
Speak for
Guiding
yourself,
Bolt.
sir.
This heal only allows you to do it to one person.
Yeah, it's one big
that's-
heal for like Aventurine if she needs it.
Yeah.
Because every healing point I dump into her is effectively 2 healing points in the right situation.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I've been up since 4:50 this morning. I'm gonna go to bed.
Good
All right, here's a good night.
All right.
Peace.
Good night.
Peace.